morning, everybody. This is David from the New Trader. This is Marie. Yeah, let's see which opportunities we find, what opportunities we find in this market. SPY is looking okay, kind of strong, I would say, probably. Yeah, definitely strong. We have a bunch of things moving, like the whole watch list is green minus JD. I guess I was right about that being a short, but yeah, exactly. No, it moved way higher, but then it gapped down. So is it gonna be able to be pushed up today? We don't know. So, but the SPY, as I say, looking healthy, looking good, and yeah, let's see where it wants to go. Like that was just a morning downtrend here, and we break through and we make higher highs about 3 to 4 times. So yeah. So Marie, how are you doing?
I am doing very well today. Beautiful walk, beautiful outside. Slept very well. So yeah,
Very nice.
very nice. And you?
Very good too. Everything good. Quiet. Feeling good, I guess. So yeah, as you say, beautiful day outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you played outside today.
Well, I just a little bit. So yeah, yeah, like market wise is like anything that you are looking at, anything that you are interested.
I can't believe SMCI is #1 on the watch list.
Yeah, I see. Taking Nvidia just by a bit.
Wow.
SMCI.
Nvidia is really sideways
Yes.
when you're looking at this morning. Not much action. SMCI definitely a little bit bullish, more bullish.
Yeah, and the tape is looking okay for now. And
I like the 50. It goes up to 50, so that's very interesting.
yeah,
And then you've got BBI breaking Big Bear AI, breaking everything as well. Wow.
that name, in my opinion, that name have pulled back a little bit too much. Yeah, that name have pulled back a little bit too much in my opinion.
BBI?
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Like I mean, for whoever.
What
feels
are we
comfortable.
seeing?
Uh,
Oh, you're on the weekly. Okay, okay.
yeah,
I was
like,
going to say, I'm looking at
No,
like
because
2 weeks here and there's no pullback at all.
yeah, like
But
I was
know
looking
what you
at
mean.
the 5 minute, and it's like
Yeah, the fight, there's no pullback much
From-
there.
from the all-time highs, like something that we normally say is like there is something that is healthy, or is, as I say, like for example, I say that, but actually, like this thing came from $1, so probably it's still okay, in the eyes of many people, but like, I kind of don't like the fact that it went up to $10 and now it went down to $2 again. So that's what I'm trying to say here.
Okay,
Probably like,
okay. I know what you mean.
yeah, the pullback seems to be more than a simple pullback. So, yeah. So NVIDIA, you say moving sideways. That's 133. I got it.
Look at AMD.
Yeah, like technology sector is hot today. So, wow.
Right?
Yeah, that has to be news related, probably.
Yeah, when we're looking at AMD, there's not much on the tape as far as positions. There's 120.51. And SMCI $20 billion deal with the Saudi Arabian group.
Nice.
That's why it's so high. I just heard it as a news.
They need more heaters there, I get. Yeah, like the desert is very hot in the day, but it's very cold in the night. So it's ay ay ay.
Smart ass.
Yeah, it's interesting. So good. I guess like many companies will come out with deals from there, like AMD, probably Tesla as well.
Well,
And,
they all. Mr. T went there with a whole bunch of tech companies, and
Yeah.
like Amazon is
Nvidia.
there, Google's there, Nvidia's there. So a bunch of CEOs with them.
Hmm. Yeah, that's very good, I guess. So let's just keep like nimble, because like the market, like, hey, I was going to say that the market can pull back at any moment, but like it's not looking like it's like, let's say the tech sector. Yes, we know it's very hot, but the SPY, let's say, like looking at that daily chart, we
God,
just
PLTR 130. Jeez Louise.
yeah.
What were you saying, Davey? Sorry, I didn't.
No, good. It's just that the fact that like the market have been able to put all those, like we have 3 days green, like in a row, like get each one of them getting better. So we have a big gap up between I guess between 564. It would be like 577. So yeah. So I didn't expect that to happen, but like I'm
Wow.
even my swing trades are in that direction, so it's okay for me. But I didn't see that coming, to be honest. So yeah. So basically, can the market pull back today? That's the question. Probably yes. And is it a big deal if it does it? Not really. Like, I mean, we have a lot of cushion here before we really get into concerning zones. So, but yeah. So, SPY, as I say, like I just gonna clear up all the lines, and I'm gonna be taking it a little bit slow, as probably be slower every day, as I see the value of not shooting too much at the open. So basically, yeah, just gonna be taking it like that. So SPY, as I say, like this is looking good. This is not a head and shoulder, in my opinion. This is, I don't know how it will be called, but we can clearly see this going higher, and like let's see if I can draw that. But it's like it's gonna be a symmetrical pattern. I don't know. Like we were rounding up here, then we flush, we move sideways, we go back up to the high. Is it back to the high? Pretty much, yeah. It's very close enough for us to be considering probably a little bit more continuation toward the upside. But what I'm saying here is, like, it did like this, then it went down sideways like this. So is it gonna be like this, or is it just gonna be like this? So that's the question here. Assuming that we are in a strong market and that it looks like, let's say, the SPY, no, that's not a SPY, let's say SPY on the tape, the volume are very close, the volume we can see right now on that tape, and yeah, yeah, it's looking like if it's gonna pull back. I don't want to be negative, or like looking down on the, but like, yeah, especially like the RSI, when we look even at a higher time frame, let's say like the 30-minute, this RSI here is slightly, that's slightly too high, and then we see how we are manifesting maybe lower lows, so in the RSI. So I don't see it as a, oh, this is a we are getting weaker, I want to buy that week for the reversal. That's not how I look at it. I look at it as we are getting weaker and we are at a high price. Probably we're gonna trade below 50 for a little bit. Not in the 30 minutes, but let's say in the 5 minutes that we can see that we are clearly bouncing from the 50. Here, here, here we went a little bit under, but this is very nice, steadily going higher. So yeah, to trade below here for a little bit in the RSI, making probably lower lows, could make sense to me. So I went a little bit too much on Spider, but basically what I'm saying, I will be expecting a SPY to pull back a
You're
bit.
expecting a pullback for
Yeah.
SPY? Okay.
Yeah, nothing too aggressive probably. So
Okay.
let's check if we do have news or not. So good morning everybody. I don't know who's there, but good to be there. I just gonna So yeah, say I want to check if we have any news. Probably the other stock that I'm gonna be looking at today is gonna be AMD, and
Mhm.
I see my computer have an update to be done, but
Oh no.
it's gonna stay like that for now. So hopefully it doesn't affect anything. So
Yeah, it was big. I did it last night and poof.
you say like Fred Waller speech at 5 a.m. like 5:15. Is that possible?
What?
Does these people wake up that early to do a speech?
No. No.
At 9:10 we have Jefferson. Yeah, nothing that relevant today. Tomorrow we have PPI month to month, retail sales month to month, core PPI month to month, initial jobless claim, New York Empire State Manufacturing Index, Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index, retail sales control group month to month, retail sales ex auto month to month, and continued jobless claim, and all that I say that
Yeah,
everything is coming at 8:30 exactly tomorrow.
Oi. Well, at least it's gonna be before the market,
Yeah,
right?
this is gonna
So
be
that's always a
earlier.
positive.
So Chair Powell speech at 8:40 tomorrow.
Okay. And that's again
Um,
before the market.
But I never seen before like
What is he gonna say?
what is he gonna say exactly? Like is that a quarterly thing or like I don't know. I never seen a Jay Powell speech at 8:40 in the morning. So yeah, still before the market open. Then we have business inventory, manufacturing production year to year and month to month. That's at 9:15, but business inventory is at 10. And
Okay. That's
oh,
tomorrow.
yeah, all that is just tomorrow.
Holy cannoli.
So
Strap
we're
on
gonna be a
your-
little bit late tomorrow for the show, but
Yeah.
you remember, so you guys won't be here. So
That's true.
We're gonna
going
see
to
the
be
reaction,
starting a
but-
little later.
yeah. So just to be aware, that's for tomorrow. For today, not that much. Yeah,
Holy.
like today, I basically as I say, I want to make sure I take it slow because I am expecting a pullback. Not that it's that big of a deal. Like I mean, it's just part of the nature of the market. I think Nvidia wants to go to 150 soon. We're gonna see the couple days trading, but like I mean, this is a little bit brutal. Like I mean, the way that this trend is going, like I don't think we trade that clear before. The first time it passed through there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Again, I just got news for that. So AMD and Nvidia, there was a limited trading of
Chips.
the chips out in the Middle East, and now it is going to be full on. So it seems like there's going to be there's a lot of deals and talks being done right now.
Did they say anything about China related to that? Because China have a little.
No, not yet. But it seems like, Trump saying that, yeah, we're going to be disassociating ourselves from China. Well, we're just going to associate ourselves with somebody else. It's going to be the same as technically China, but it's just going to be the Middle East. So it's going to be a lot of good deals there for the chip market. So that's why we're looking at Nvidia and AMD popping out through the roof.
window.
To the wall.
In those deals, there is always something that people are not seeing coming. So, what will be that?
Something in the back, eh?
Yeah, like
Like a big ass plane.
so yeah. So let's see. As I say, if I'm expecting that from a SPY.
So they say it's a long, 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 long day. It's all about lungs. There's deals coming fast and furious. Are you on Truth?
I didn't check it today. I have a long time without checking that, but
But on an AMD, where do you buy? There's no pullback at all. There's no dip buy much on there.
Upon land, Trump got an escort.
As I said in my address last night, the Gulf nations are at
In Saudi Arabia, not that. Landing in Qatar, all eyes are.
so this is
yeah, this is looking like
Are going to be a military escort.
yeah, I don't see anything there.
No?
About J-Powell, they 2 minutes ago they posted tamer than expected inflation and significant the escalation of the U.S. and China trade war have given the Federal Reserve room to leave the interest rate where they are, so to not cut. That we knew.
Mm-hmm.
So so I wanted to look at the daily chart on Nvidia, no, SPY. Yeah, it's looking long to to be honest, but are you kidding me?
What? So what are you looking at, Davey?
Right now, I'm just looking at Nvidia. I was just looking at PLTR as well, and now I'm gonna do food. I'm doing yeah, like I'm putting some lines manually that I kind of don't know why these people doesn't have that already incorporated there, but so yeah, just give me a second and I'll be there with you guys. Like, yeah, I'm just putting those lines where yeah, those lines for the weekly chart. So
Okay. So SPY has definitely pulled back as you had predicted. It is below the VWAP right now. We've got an RSI that's really pulled back. We've got less than 2 minutes for the market to open.
yeah, so okay, so let's see. I'm expecting things to pull back. That will be yeah, probably at the open I'm gonna be looking at PLTR.
Okay.
The reason for that is because it's the weakest one and it's all-time high. Like I mean, all of them are all-time. Like well, no all-time
Well,
high.
it just
all of
pulled
them.
back $2, right? That's
Yeah,
really-
like yeah, yeah. Like probably I missed that boat, but
So you would be looking short.
looking short on
Okay.
PLTR.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Tesla is doing a very scary move. So what are you looking at the open?
AMD. SMCI. And have fun.
Yeah, have fun everybody. Good luck. Be careful with this market, as I say. Just, so I took a little PLTR there. Probably willing to add. Okay.
That's a big bounce for SPY.
Yeah. I retook the same trade. That was just very nasty push. Okay, so I need to let it go. Okay, there we go. And like it's my fault. Like I mean,
What did you do?
yeah, hijo de tu mamá. Oof, I took a big loss on this
On which one?
PLTR.
How come? Oh, well, that's good because it's your.
No, it's okay.
No, but did you see what account it is?
Turuding. What are you trading?
AMD.
Nice.
Yeah, AMD is doing well. I was just checking SMCI, so I took a loss on this MCI. And but right now AMD is doing very well with not crazy shares, so happy with that.
Dun, dun, ding, 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 dun, dun, ding, ding.
So was that purpose
What I
using
did.
that account?
Here comes the money, 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 money.
happened?
Some people are throwing up because of Tesla. I'm not sure what Tesla's doing right now because I'm reading the tape on AMD.
Yeah, it's very yucky.
What are you in, David?
The same short PLDR.
Okay, and how's it doing?
It's going good. Just
Oh,
a
nice.
little bit annoying because hey. Yeah.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
Yeah, when you know that you're right, but you still
Doubt
manage
it?
to not doubt it. Yeah, I will explain it later, but it's
Okay.
like there was no need to be that aggressive.
Mm.
Yeah, Tesla was tanking last time. I took a short on Tesla by mistake, and it was tanking.
The what?
It was tanking.
Mm.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
And what price is that Macquarie right now?
So your pullback is happening, David.
Yeah. I have another to go short on Nvidia as well.
Okay.
Unable to get anything from it yet, so just okay. I'm gonna add to PLTR, and there we go. And I'm gonna short up just a bit on NVDA right there. Hey. Okay, so for PLTR, we're gonna do another partial. I have the order in because the way it's moving, I won't be able to be efficient with the buttons, so I just put the order in. It's gonna be a little bit better. Yeah, go for it. I know you want it. You kind of don't have a choice. That's one of the problem with those orders sometimes, like when you don't act fast enough, sometimes because you are using a previous low, it's harder to get it. So probably I'm gonna buy if it's lasts too long, then I'm gonna bypass it
Okay.
because it's doing reversal signals. So okay, I got it.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
We're getting good at this, huh?
Hey.
But yeah, those mistakes. Mistakes are mistakes. Oh my goodness. This thing keep tanking. Pourquoi, mon ami, pourquoi? One more night. Does this look like a market that doesn't have continuation, my guy? The truth is that no, it doesn't. So let's see if today I can hold that for longer. I want one more partial from PLTR and then I'm gonna let it go. In Nvidia, you hear me yesterday say I want 130, and I got out like at 127, 128. It was a good trade, but I didn't believe it was. Though I was talking about it, deep in me, I didn't believe it was going to go 130 apparently,
Okay.
because I left half of the move earlier. So I'm gonna try to not do the same on PLTR, but again, something I'm doing today, and I did it yesterday,
Okay.
is analyzing that weekly perspective of where we are, and yeah, it's interesting. So like,
Wow.
not to say that I was right, but did you
You
see
were
Square?
right. You were right. Totally right. Totally right.
Want to show my friend that thing. Let's see. You and I used to have a trade that I'm pretty sure you don't remember about it, but you're gonna remember it when you see me doing this, because like I'm gonna set it up and I'm gonna show you too. But like, it was a setup that used to work good, and we kind of abandoned it because we weren't very colorful. But so I need to add. It's the same question I have. Like, now that we have more knowledge, like probably those things are gonna be more reliable. That's a big push up. What are you trading, Marie?
I was SMCI and AMD, like I said I was going to do. So SMCI right now seems I've found the bottom. So right now we've got SPY interacting with the PCL. Do you think that people took some money back?
Well, profit taking is a good thing to do around there, I guess. I'm breaking even PLTR. Yes, I am breaking even PLTR. So I just reshot PLTR. I broke even, and I don't see why I would go past that, but what do I need? Okay, so here, erase signal and erase history. That was a big spike on volume.
4. Spy?
Everywhere I saw it. Ooh la la. Yeah, that was beautiful. It's funny, I'm doing something else that I. Yeah, so. Not to be too proud of yourself, but like, that's freaking nice.
Here comes the money.
Good, my guy, let's see what you have under the hood for real. You know, PLTR think he's gonna smoke me again.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money. Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
So, my friend,
Look good?
you're funny. You're funny, my girl. It's still, yeah, it's annoying to me. One more night. One more night. I want to add back to PLTR.
Okay.
Nvidia probably no, but PLTR I do want to add it back. And that seems to be like no offering much places to add. Probably the 130. Let's say I'm gonna be. Okay, I have an order to add 130. It doesn't seem like if he's gonna offer it, but let's see. Holy crap, that's a lot of trades. Okay, so AMD probably. Okay, I got the partial on PLTR. Breaking even anyway, so I don't want to let it go. Oh, Tesla is gonna finish the day at 350. It's for sure. Oh, sorry, my bad. Nothing for sure, but it's a high chance that it's.
There's a
gonna
high
end.
chance.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good one.
I don't know if you're trading QBTS, but this is strong right now.
No.
So. PLTI is gonna keep selling, I think.
Is that a good breath?
Yeah, it's okay. I probably will keep that thing there. You remember that play or not? Like
What
you
play?
you and I developed that trade. You and I made that trade when we were in baby steps. The across of the RSI through the EMA to the MACDs.
Absolutely.
You remember?
Absolutely.
And normally that was not the play. Like the play was okay. It is selling off when it does this cross, but like clear, like clean. Like now that's why I think it's gonna keep selling off, and that's why I say I may keep it there, because I remember that when the RSI after they broke through the EMAs through the EMAs, when it didn't keep going, normally the thing just keep flushing. So so I wanted to show it to one of my friends in the group, because I don't know how we got to the conversation yesterday, but we got to I see I used to oh yeah, he's incorporating the MACDs on his trades.
Okay.
I said, oh, I remember we were using something like that for at some point. So, but yeah, that MACD just say, hey, we may keep going down. Let's see. We don't have to, I know, but My target for this trade is at 127. Like when we are looking at this, like, and this is something that lines of the weekly chart is helping me. Like probably we can just go in the weekly and say like that will be easier
Okay.
to say that, but like yeah, I can have a chart just with that, and I don't have to draw the lines every day. So, but yeah, basically what that's saying is like right now we like in the weekly, let's say, like it's such a huge move, and we are pretty much at the top yet. So the stocks are going to like they're gonna be putting the whole move certain days, so they don't
Okay.
get there. So if the move happened due to news and it was at the beginning of the week, you have more clear from which spots you want to go shorts, from which spots you want to go long, because when it's at either of the extreme, like if the whole move of the week was already done,
Okay.
like let's say if the biggest buyer bought Monday or sell later, like if the biggest participant that was going to influence the most did that volume in at the beginning of the week,
Okay.
the other days of the week you are just more of cruise control, because whenever you get to one extreme or the other, it naturally will pull back.
The MACDs. Why did we get away from those?
Because we were not reliable. It was not reliable when the volume dropped too much. But I'm not talking about the MACD. What I'm saying is at the weekly chart, like right now you see that line here.
Yep.
That's the weekly high, and if we zoom out, like let's say 30 minutes, 60 minutes, that's the weekly low. So that's how much. So and then I was using the Fibonacci retracement thing for me to say, okay, I know as a technical, like as a no as a technical trade, like I know this is in log mode. I know as a technical thing that the stock can pull back close to 50% or 50% without invalidating the move.
Okay.
So what you do, you take your line here and you say, okay, what is 50% here? 50% is at 123. So is my 127 doable? For sure. That will be just 23% of the pullback. Can we keep pushing back up like it's doing right now? Yes. Especially because today made a higher high. But like tomorrow, and I don't know, that's a debate I have in my head. I don't know if I want to keep the line that I have at the top at the pre-market high, or once we go a higher high, I move it.
Okay.
Because I move it the next day, not the day.
Okay.
Like next day, my higher high for PLTR in the weekly is gonna be 133.52. But last week I decided to not move it, and it was okay. So, but yeah, you don't have to make it too complex. So I'm breaking even. I got out of this trade. Now I just want to see if I want to go back or not, which probably the answer to that is a clear yes. So NVDA, I want to add to NVDA. I know I removed some of the NVIDIA, but it's type of the same play, just like I'm still breaking even on NVDA again. PLTR, I would like to read the tape before I decide to add, because I don't know where those guys are. Like, they were previously at 131, and yeah, let's see. Well, 131.50 was the best case scenario, so 131 could be the now scenario. So like, I might be losing the trade there if I don't take it there, but that's me assuming that we're gonna keep trending down, while SPY, everything is trying to put a reversal. So can I get anything closer to 131.50 again? Probably. So let's see. That doesn't have to work, as I say. Like, I mean, anything in trading doesn't have to. But like, I mean, it's just like, does he have the strength to put a higher high? That's the question. And the answer seems to be a clear no to that. But yeah, I have to add one of the two. So, and I think that one of the two is gonna be PLTR. Why? Because of yes. Like, you made me mad at the beginning, but yes, this is not revenge trading. It's just, it was revenge at the open, but this is not revenge trading. Like, now I know my levels, but is it like what I do wrong in there is that I was very impulsive at the open. I have to say this. Short aggressively twice, the same price, and get me out at the same price twice. So short aggressively, short aggressively, short aggressively, short aggressively. That was a big smoke. I was very close to hit maximum loss for the day. And but the question is, like, then I shoot heavy and partial right away, partial, but like, now that I know the level, why I am not aggressive now? Yes, I have to be aggressive now. Like, that's why I add there, and that's why I add there, because now I have better knowledge about the levels. So if you have better knowledge about the level, why are you going aggressive when you don't have that knowledge? But when you have it, you decide to go.
Still go.
No, like, basically
You're not doing it.
No, like, I'm doing it in both cases. The difference is I am being aggressive when I don't know the levels, and once I know the levels, because I get the spank before, I am going conservatively. Does that make sense?
No.
Exactly. So we shouldn't do that. And what we yes should do, that we should do. And that's it. That's the game.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
That's the game, my guy. Something I like from the guys that I am in the group of traders
Yeah.
is that they have influence from the place that I got born in my country. Like, I don't know, I think one of them is from there, but the other I don't know. So they say bad words like that are colloquial, but like, they are bad words from my region. So I said, look, hey friend, like, my guy, like, are you from there? And it's like, one of them say that he had a, like, I think a father-in-law that was from there, and he heard it and he just copied. But I think the other guy is from there. So
Big pop on SPY.
yeah, I see. But is he gonna be able to hold? I don't know. I think that the move, like, for example, right now, and I'm gonna have to look for a logic way of deciding to move the line or not. What was the pullback? 10% pullback. Maybe a little bit more. Is a 10% pullback a lot? Not really. Like, I mean, 10% from where? 10% from the weekly. But if I take the high of the day, it's even less than that. It's like maybe 5%. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Maybe on that thing I have to. It is. We are still there.
I don't know if it's still there. But
Choppy, but choppy. Like, I mean, I fall in the trap of PLTR, and that's what is annoying to me. Okay, Nvidia is on its way down. SPY is really trying to recuperate.
the heck?
Yeah, it was just a post from through social media. Don't jump, Marie, don't jump.
What are you trading?
Yeah, Nvidia and PLPR, the same thing. Jala, jala. You wanna be a mediocre trader? No, 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 no. To catch you deep. Pokemon. Now we are talking about, huh? Go below that 10%, my guy. You can go something like 23%, and that wouldn't be bad. I don't know why the Fibonacci go 23 instead of, but whatever. Oh my goodness, Nvidia. Pourquoi? Pokemon. I know you can do it.
Na, 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 na.
I know you can do it. Yeah, just due to the volatility, I don't want to. I'm not adding anymore. I will remove at some point, but like. Camino. What are you trading, Marie?
SMCI. You'd think I'd walk away from it, but
Impossible.
that would be too wise.
You like SMCI too much.
That would be too wise.
Yeah, I'm gonna add to Nvidia. Add to Nvidia right there. It's still breaking even. It's just yeah, PLTR. Looking a little bit different, but oh no. Yeah, that Nvidia, it will be as I say, it's just like I am still breaking even on the trade, but like mhm. Let's see, how are you looking here, my guy?
So SPY is very close to the VWAP. RSI is strong.
Let's see if the SPY is selling me the. Oh no. It's okay. There is a high chance the SPY is about to make a low. Yeah, lower low.
Lower.
No, lower low. Yeah, no higher high, lower low. Yeah, just watch out. I'm gonna consider Nvidia a whole trade. I add more, and and now I will take a loss if he move against me. But I don't think Nvidia is gonna go too high from there. It's related to everything. It's related to SPY. I don't know. This is just, as I say, I have some risk on that one.
RSI on SPY seems stronger. Is it me?
No, it's but it is looking stronger. I agree, but at the point it is normally a rejection point right now. Like yes, it is going higher, but for example, in the 5 minute, I expect that to reject the 50 RSI and keep going down from there. If you say why would you say that, I will say that because when then you look at the same RSI in the 30 minute and the 60 minute, in the 30 minute is making lower highs, not lower lows but lower highs. It's also making higher highs, but like it's making like that Christmas tree. But in the 60 minute it is very extended. It's actually at 65 and it came from 75, also making lower lows. So that plus things selling in general, like for example, if you see right now we have a bunch of things becoming red again, and with the exception of SMCI and BBAI, things are giving it away. PLTR, like I guess they just want to make it look better at the end of the day, and that's why they push up. Like that push up scared a lot of short sellers, or got out a lot of short sellers, I would say. And yeah, you see it's pushing back up. I could be wrong. You are a better RSI reader than me, but that's why I add risk to NVDA, because I think it's gonna try to test 133. But let's see. Prove me wrong. And that's a problem there. Like
It seems to be
yeah, like a SPY may have a little bit higher to go before. So let's see how many indicators we have open right now. We have RSI, we have MFI, we have MACDs, we have the volume, we have 50 EMA, we have a 10 EMA, we have a VWAP, we have a overnight VWAP. What else? Volume by price. Yeah. Like, and yes, sometimes I'm not using none of them, but like. Ay, ay, ay.
okay.
That flush on SPY is let's see if we get invalidated. Yeah, probably that picture is gonna be Django too, because the phone of the other place is not working, and I don't want to drive for 30 minutes for find out that the place might be not there anymore. So. You like the prediction of
That was beautiful.
SMC SPY going down?
I don't think it's going to stay down, but it was beautiful.
Yeah, probably it won't stay down. But you know that SPY is still green for the day?
Is it really?
Yeah, it's 0.12% up from the close. So
Wow, eh?
that's why I say, like, you see that push up on PLTR?
Mm-hmm.
Like let's say, yeah, hey, myself, like, I was this close to not be able to keep trading because it was like yeah, I traded stupidly in there. But what I'm saying is, like, if they got shake out all that people, it's just like to hold a better price at the end, at the close.
Agreed.
The AMD really manifest or what? Ooh la la. Bom, pom, bom, bom. De vez en cuando viene bien dormir, viene bien. De vez en cuando viene bien dormir, viene bien. De vez en cuando viene bien dormir, viene bien, viene bien dormir. Si uno de día se va a trabajar. I want to look at that NVIDIA a little bit closer because I know it's not like it's about to pass to be red for me. But I want to see the chances of we really breaking those things. Like that volume, I kind of don't like it because I cannot read it properly, I guess. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I probably should be out of NVDA. Why do I say that?
Yeah, why do you say that?
Though the selling volume is slightly higher, the selling volume, like the whole volume thing is dropping a little bit too much probably. I don't know, like visual wise, that's how I gauge it. Like it's looking like if the volume really like if the volume really is going away. So do I want to be against the volume? Like even PLTR is looking, yeah, like. So what about SPY? Let's see, maybe SPY is gonna be the boss. I'm not sure, man. Like that volume on SPY, the last previous volume, the 5 minute, he accomplished nothing toward the downside. And it's the candle, yes, the candle is a red candle. So it tests the previous high, which is the actual resistance, and there was too much. So if there is too much pressure, normally will be a selling, as it is manifesting right now. And but it will be a lasting one. No, I think the market is gonna be looking to reverse at some point, not too late. So that does mean I want to be breaking even on Nvidia.
Okay.
Yes, that's how it's translated. And not just breaking even. If you offer me those 2 hours one more time, I'm gonna take them and walk away, because I think SPY is gonna be reversing. There we go. I'm just out of Nvidia, and look at that. Look at what a beautiful reverse. So well, it's not manifesting there yet, I know, but I probably want to go long on Nvidia. So from the good to go, we're gonna be yeah, I'm gonna add to PLTR, breaking even anyways, and I'm looking to be out of that trade on PLTR. It's just I think it's gonna shake off a couple people before it really go down. So SPY, yeah, you see, like yeah. So PLTR, give me those 2R. I'm okay with that, my guy. So maybe more, good. So
Here comes the money, 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 money.
in BDA, we say we want to go long in BDA. This could be the moment to go long in BDA. Let's see SPY. I'm gonna look at SPY to go long PL in BDA. SPY. Yeah, I want to go long in BDA. I don't have to be too picky. That is the price. So and let's see it manifesting. So I know SPY is looking ugly right now. This candle here, like, is very important. This one in the 5 minute, and
Lots
that
of wicks, eh?
yeah.
Incredible.
But even with the choppiness, like, this thing is not selling that bad. So look, we are pretty much inside the money on Nvidia, not by a lot, because it's just like I don't want to be red, and I don't know if this fall from here is not gonna be pretty. So like yeah, like the reason why I say this candle is important is because this is a short indication depending on the volume. That volume, what is letting me know is that yes, there is still too much resistance right here, and that's why the volume is quite high. But when we start going down, the volume is dropping significantly. So when the volume is dropping significantly, it means that just at some point here, I think that some buyers gonna step on heavier at around 587, if I have to guess.
Okay.
Because it's very clear in the 5 minute that there is an interest for that price. So if that's the case, then we're gonna be looking toward a higher high, which is the high of the day. And yeah, globally talking, is the same thing. Than like, hey, PLTR with that big push at the open, everything with that big push at the open is just like buyers were there. They just got yeah. Let's see what this wants to do. Viene bien dormir. Si uno
I don't know
de
why
día se
I'm
va a
thinking of
trabajar.
the youngest one for that song.
Yeah, because you like to sleep a lot. Come on, SPY. That's a good indication. If 87 let it go on SPY, like I know it's wicking in there, but if they let it go, if 87, 587 let it go on SPY, I think shorts are gonna keep being juicy. And I have a loan right now in BDA, so be cautious with that. But I will be cautious with that. But yeah, this money that came in yesterday is supposed to be a little bit longer term. So,
I'm trading RGTI.
are you partially?
Yep, at 11:20.
Nice. Okay, so AUR, Tesla, Nikola Tesla. Like Elon Musk, remember he say on Twitter, X, whatever thing you wanna call it, that's why we name it Tesla, and like when
For
we
what?
founded the company,
Why?
there was an argument in there, I don't remember, but like he said that the reason Tesla is they name it Tesla, it was because of. And somebody in the comment put, you didn't name it Tesla because you bought it out in 2024. In 2004, I think it was.
So he didn't name it.
Elon Musk didn't name the company.
That's
There-
funny.
There were two guys that were having the company and the project, and they were using Lotus bodies for those cars,
Okay.
and he bought the company out from them.
Oh, okay.
Even the first Tesla car that you see, that even Elon Musk brought to television, were still the same body that the other guys pick. No him. Of course, they didn't have anything built. They don't have what they were doing, where they were they have in their installation.
Okay.
They were developing the batteries and the engines, like the electric engines and all those things.
Okay.
But they didn't have any bodybuilding, car bodybuilding factory. They didn't have that.
Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, I guess like when you are so involved in that, it's like, ooh, I forgot. I did about this thing with that name. I didn't name it. $132.70, $132.60 on Nvidia is buying. I know right now he's right there, and he have this ain't it's an okay volume. It's not that big, but my question is like, we are not repelling it for good. So yeah, there we go. We go toward it, and that's gonna be what I have to watch there. Like, I'm talking about. I know I'm talking about Nvidia. I am not showing Nvidia. So yeah, like we bounce like very like. It's bigger volume than what, like it's the big volume that we are looking for, but it's not as big as for it to really did what it did, and I think that little bounce was healthy.
Okay.
So the volume is not there anymore, and but I think he have a good reaction toward. What I didn't like before he went there, it was that he was not repelling it. He was just hanging out. It's like it is now. It's just around the price. Like now, 80s is being heavy-ish, but it's not that heavy. It could be the same guy that was at 69, just getting out by, yeah, but it's not. So then we go, it's okay, yeah, the same thing, you see, like, but what is the effect in the price? Well, the 80 did less than what the 69 did. So because the 80 did less, this is a clear long, and just like that, it's going. So probably at the VWAP, probably no, at the VWAP I'm gonna be taking partial. That tape is a little bit too crowded toward the hop side. 133 have 570 lot plus 208. bought a SPY. Look at what I say on a SPY, and that's what I want to do. Like, today, I feel I am very connected to the market, and that I like a lot.
Yeah.
Like I say, if 87, let it go. We don't want to be there. Well, what happened? We came to 87. Yes, we dip, but they bought it back right away. So, target of the day for SPY, if anybody's trading SPY, could be the high of the day. But let's say because I am on Nvidia, I am at the point that I need to take some partial, or I can be breaking even and say, you know what, that's the last trade for me of the day. Let's see where this thing can really go. We are in a very bullish market, so you got a good price, you did your thing. So if you go bizarre, like, hey, yeah, like let's be breaking even from the good to go, and then we decide what we want to do with it. Right there, I should be taking partial. It's just I am debating with my head. Do I want to hold this toward 134? Because I think we want 134. And look at 130. Yeah, 130 put a little bit of pressure. It was a little bit spiky at 130. So 130, then we have 133. It's 133.30, the one that was spiky. But then we got 133.50, which have 258 lot. So the same question, if the previous wasn't able to stop it, is this size gonna be able to stop it? I don't think so. So we're gonna go through the 133.50, and in normal cases I will be looking short for that one, and that wouldn't work right there. Or probably yes, we don't know. So let's see. We have to be careful with those statements because we are getting a little bit better at reading those tapes. So I like the fact that the RSI is right now above 50 in the 5 minute. Are we gonna be changing for good in there? Probably yes. The volume is starting to look healthy, but still low. Yeah, 134 is something that seems to be reachable. I think we want to go to 134. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take half, and now I will let it go whatever it wants to do.
I like that.
As I say, like you see, that's the problem. I wasn't efficient with that button, and like yeah, it pulled back exactly at the time I took the partial. So the orders are a little bit better, but yeah, it's okay. I'm not adding, I'm not doing anything, just breaking even. Let it go whatever it wants to go. I think it's a beautiful day to be alive. So let's see.
Can we take a...
Yeah, let's take a little break.
Thank
So this Nvidia is going well, I would say. So picking the right name is something that matters a lot. Like I mean, I don't say
Agreed.
like if you see Nvidia did that, but like look at PLTR. And why did I pick Nvidia instead of PLTR? Because the pullback on Nvidia was a little bit more friendly than in PLTR.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so, the question will be, is this SPY really gonna go above? Like right now, I know it's just trading above the VWAP, and that's okay. That's good. Así el esfuerzo se puede vivir. Bien, bien, bien. Una piedra en el camino me enseñó que mi destino era rodar y rodar. Pinga tu madre. Pinga tu madre. So if we go one station back all the time, like
Yeah.
it will be a SPY 587, and like we supposed to be able to touch 587 without being too concerned about it. What we can know is to trade below there for this to be a little bit more reliable. And there we go. Look at that flush. Like, look at that flush. That's very, very yucky. But that's what? That's a SPY alone with Nasdaq. Like, Nvidia is not doing it.
No.
PLTR is not doing it. Let's see AMD. No, nothing else is doing it. So,
It should be a fake move.
yep. The big question there is that a shakeout or it's not?
Weird, eh?
Especially you wanna know that. Look how long it have been. Like that candle still have a long life. So to me, it is a shakeout. Óyeme, pero recibo aggressive. It's like, where are you going?
What the hell happened there, hey? What news did we get?
No.
Incredible.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, that wasn't good. So I'm out of Nvidia.
Okay.
That spy wasn't
Here
good.
comes the money, 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 money.
So, and what you do? You flip your size, my guy. Do you have a good price? Yes, I have a good price. That not right. Not correct, amigo mijo. Not correct. Like, they have that much setting that they start how long? 1 minute 20 seconds before. No, after, no, before. So I add more to NVDA. It's dumb for me. Like I shouldn't be adding to NVDA. I should be trading PLTR. Exactly in the position I don't want to be. Why? Because I just remember that my account is gonna block if that trade doesn't work.
Oh.
Though I think I'm right, so yeah, I'm out and I'm blocked. So it's okay. Yeah, the short will be from there now that it will be valid on Nvidia. They are clearly there at 3380. No. It's gonna go back to 587 SPY. Up to this point, if I did stay in the long, I wouldn't be out, even at break
Sick.
even. So
Wow, that SPY is just crazy.
yeah, but like now I think like whatever was happening at 587, now that's supposed to act as a level of resistance.
Supposed to.
But yeah. And Nvidia seems to be trapped at the 80s, at the 3380s. Like, $134 on Nvidia. It's insane. Nvidia is at 134.
That's crazy, eh?
So I was very diligent on that trade, like, and that cost me. So both things are bad, you know.
True.
Like normally I let it go. And
When you're too conservative.
it's that like no. What I'm saying is like, if you let it go at break even, at least you are breaking even. But like, then I flip because I say, but like, what was the information I decided to ignore? Didn't I say that the stocks were not pulling back?
Correct.
Yeah. So, and like, the pullback, I should be letting it go because it's asymmetrical. So, because it is asymmetrical, though the pullback on SPY was huge, it was when SPY was at the extreme that Nvidia actually pulled back slightly, and that slightly was enough for me to say, "Ooh, the stock started pulling back now," but it was not valid.
So Elon is meeting with the investment minister of Qatar.
That is that he bribed the most, selling his thing to politicians. From the beginning, that's how he got Barack Obama in his pocket. And those 400, $400 million. But it's good. Hey, I have Tesla, so
You what?
I have shares of Tesla, so I'm gonna be selling them soon. Like this stock offers us opportunity to buy it, and but to be honest, I was unsure about that. So about if I wanna buy it or not. Aurora, like the co-founder, went to work with General Motors now.
No.
That was just yesterday. Yeah, so
No.
that's the news setting in there. And according to what Zach told me, Uber also is putting out a little bit of their shares, like because they need money, they need
No.
cash. So that's just both of the news to me are good news. Are bad news for the company, but
Yeah.
are good news as this is just a part of the function. It's not something that's gonna hurt. Like why GM want this guy, because they know that they are doing something that is a competitor that need to be considered.
Hey, how do we say? Headhunting has been part of business since forever.
That's how you call it, headhunting.
Headhunting. I've been headhunted twice. It's part of business,
Yeah.
right? They come over, they like what you do, and they offer you a little fortune to move over.
Yeah. I gonna check who is him, because his face, I don't know which one is the one that went away, but well, you remember how we were talking about the buyouts and all those things? Like, that's gonna be there on the table at some point. It's just
Absolutely.
I am betting that they will say no. And even if they say yes, what is gonna happen is gonna be a deal at a higher.
Absolutely.
Putting an order to sell Tesla at 400. Don't care where he goes from there. If he goes more than that, it's okay. You remember we say that 587 on SPY now is supposed to act as level of resistance?
Very close, eh?
Like, yeah, let's see how long it's gonna last, but it's definitely doing something to it. Yeah, let's see. Chop, chop, chop,
Chop
around.
around.
You see, like that's part of the thing. Like, was the parent complete today? No, in anything. So, yesterday something I was talking with Vladdy is that when the setup change, like you lose money in one way, but you don't lose money in the other. Like when, like let's say, let's take for example like PLTR probably. Nice.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
I kind of see what you did, but that's good. That's good. You good, Marie? Yeah.
Ay.
Cool.
For people watching. Oh my god. I was down 15 R's and I'm up 17 R's. Whew.
This is how you do it, Kenny.
Na, 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 na.
So, yeah.
I.
Like, let's say we're gonna ignore this spike here because that was just nasty. But let's say here, like, hey, I was looking short. If you short from somewhere around here, like this is just choppy market. We have been moving sideways. So the way I normally trade is that if this is the range, I will take the short here, and yes, I will be partialing, but I will be waiting for it to break and keep going down. And that's supposed to happen way before now. Like, I mean, this trading here is just way too late. That's later on. So the way that I have solved the problem, well, like Maria and I find like a decent solution for it, is that because the market have been like rangy, choppy, not completing the move. It's like, let's say you take the short here, you partial, but if you see that there is no real intention to go through here, you just will be breaking even, whatever is your point, breaking even like that. Even if you come back up, you don't take a loss or anything like that. So
Correct.
that mitigates the risk quite a lot. But more than that, the taking partial and being all out inside this
All
range.
out at the top.
Yeah. So yesterday, because what happened was the opposite toward the low side. Like, I mean, the pattern was complete yesterday. It was not a choppy move. So you saw that yesterday. Let's say like if I took Nvidia, like let's say if this is a chart, and I took Nvidia along here, I say, oh, this is a very good trade. I got all out. Like, I partial here, and then I got all out here, leaving like about half of the move without profiting from it, because hey, we are used that the market have been choppy lately. So what happened when we do the adjustment from a non-choppy market to a choppy market? Like, for example, when the market is trending and we are trading with the setup trending, like the trending setup, when it moves to choppy, we lose money. But when it moves from choppy to trending, we don't lose money. We just leave money on the table, but we normally stay still green. So what I like, the thing in question here is that because this cost nothing, do we want to keep that as a part of the background for a whole time? Like, I'm pretty sure the guys does that. Or do we want to switch and say, you know, the market was trending today, yesterday, it's gonna be trending today, and that was reflect a lot in my like today, for example. Like today, I was expecting the market to keep going down. It didn't. So because it didn't, like, I didn't partial as much as I could partial, but like that's why I say, like, switching from one to the other, like that cost me profit, but it still keep me green. But do I really want to ever go back to that? Or I want to say the main thing is a choppy market, and just like, hey, once we got profit-ish, if it wants to go, let it go. I mean, like, I don't know. What I'm saying is, like, if you have a clear idea of what a choppy trading setup is, like the adjustment you have versus a trending, from changing from trending to choppy will cost you money, but changing from choppy to trending will just leave money on the table. So because one of them costs money, that's what I'm trying to say here. Because moving from trending to choppy costs money, do I want to assume every day that the market is just choppy, and whenever it give me the surprise that, hey, today is not choppy, once you have profit, just let it go to treat it as a trend? It's and I know you have been know everything, because like the thing that Maria is trading, they are trending, but like let's say because I based, like, look at SPY.
Insane.
That was just a shakeout candle, and I asked, like, in the moment, is this just a shakeout? No, I did ask, and because it dies there, I thought it was not, and yeah, it was just a shakeout. Now it's gonna go the high of the day. Probably Palantir could be alone because Nvidia is already gone without you. Though Nvidia can go, yeah, Nvidia is almost at 135. That's unbelievable. NVDA. Man, I had that long.
Yep.
But you see, like that was cost of what? Because I had the long, and I didn't trade it as a trend. Now it's trending. So I think just the fact that we know that it's not the market, is your execution, can make us adjust to what is prudent at the moment.
Well said.
So it's a easy fix, I guess, but still you have to be able to read the market.
So was that your wrap up?
That was not my wrap up, but let's wrap it up. So PLTR. So before the market open, we're gonna be wrapping it up. I'm just gonna explain my trades. Before the market open, I was telling Marie that I was expecting the market to pull back,
Correct.
and I say it was not a lot, blah blah blah, all those things. The market did pull back, and it wasn't a lot, so I was correct on the matter. So because I was really believing that, so I short. This is 2 trades, so like this is 2 times short and 2 times exit at the same time, like at the same around the same price, the same area. So there was a big order on the tape right there, and there was another big there, and like so, but none of them, like basically all these up to here is a bunch of short, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. That's what is unacceptable here. That's what is not good. I say many times, you can do 3 shot maximum before like the thing really, like let's say before 9:45. If I am in the morning, it's okay, but like if I am wrong, my maximum is 3 shot, not 6. 3, my guy, 3. So yeah, so as I say, shoot it 6 times. Like I'm pretty sure the last 3 were revenge because it was very annoying to me. Like it shouldn't be doing that. So then it's okay, it didn't work. Okay, I got it. So big loss in there. So then I shorted here heavy, partial, add to the short, partial, got out all here at break even, and then I just wait for the little level that was there at 131.50, and I shorted again, and then partial, add to the short, again got me out, break even. I repeat that twice, so that's a very good habit. I didn't know why. Yeah, so then I add again, like I got out break even, then reshorted again with the same size, then partial, add to the short, all out. Man, that's a lot to say, That's very good. I'm happy with the second part of this trade. Like that is me revenging. That was like that, to be honest, too much of breaking rules. That's breaking rules big time. But the after, I'm happy for the second part of the trade. So and then we go to Nvidia. Just to get it out of, like, this was a hotkey mistake on Tesla. So I take a short here on Tesla by mistake, and I got out right away when I realized, because that was not the plan. So I was looking at it and I was trying to go short in Nvidia, and I went short in Tesla. So then I got short on NVDA. Again, look at what a beautiful thing. Short, partial, add to the short, partial, add to the short, add to the short, got out at break even. Got out at break even, and then go long here. And that was the long I like. That's why I got long here. Then when I see some confirmation, I add to the long. Then partial, and here was where SPY did the move that got me a little bit confused. So in there I just got completely out, and then I shorted, and I shorted with a full size, so being double dump there, so that was no good. And I got stop out here with a full loss, and like at this point the account was already in the trash, so I got blocked, and I can not take more trades after that happened. So that was my last trade. My account blocked me with profit, and yeah, the whole week have been green for me. And that having a problem because I have been getting a stop out with profit, but I though I'm not 100% sure that that's the most efficient thing. I don't want to change it unless I have a better outcome from it. So like I mean a better plan, a better something like, let's say, something that will keep more money, or something that will allow me to have more opportunities. So for now it's gonna stay the way it is. I am not allowed to change it even. Like I have to talk with the person that is helping me with my management, and yeah. So as I say, that's everything for me. Good day trading wise. There is improvement to be done as always, but yeah, it's just we have to keep putting the time, screen time, and like learning everything we can. And yeah, what about you, Marie?
Well, I was beating my head against a wall severely with SMCI. So for me it was SMCI long, SMCI long, SMCI long, and SMCI long. So because I was only seeing SMCI long, my long in SMCI is, my loss is ginormous. I was able to take some back, but it is my biggest loss. It was at one point 10 hours, and now I was able to get it back to 4 hours, which I'm quite pleased. But I was only seeing long. I was not able to reverse, and then when I was reversing, I wasn't reversing at the right price. So yes, I was able to take AMD short. I printed with that. I was able to take SMCI short at the wrong. It was caught in the 45, 46. So I kept being smoked. So yeah, for me it was a very, very tough day into the long, and finally I was able to recoup everything back with RGTI on the long. So I was very pleased with that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty good. So I hope everybody have a good day. Tomorrow we're gonna be here again. Tomorrow we're gonna be a little bit later because we have a couple things to do. So but yeah, if you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe. And just for anybody watching, like, I know this is crazy. Look at Tesla. And I'm glad I just sent the text to
your
yeah,
group?
like not like to put the order at $400. Like I'm gonna be out at $400. Like
Okay.
I know we are far from there yet, but yeah, I know. I think I know what I'm talking about, and I'm just gonna be nimble with it. But like you will see, it's insane. Like I say, Tesla 350 by the end of the week. We are Wednesday today, and like yeah, I'm glad that my
You're
friend.
pretty much almost dead on.
Yes, but I don't know how to feel about it, and that's why I'm saying that, because it's like.
Well, that's weird. What do you mean?
Yeah, you and I can talk about that later, but yeah, like, I don't know how to, like, it's this, like, this shouldn't happen, I should say, but like, it's what happened, and because it rinse and repeat. Sometimes you, whatever you think and whatever you are, oh, this is what it's supposed to do, or this is, you just put that in a bag and throw it to the garbage bin, because it will do what it has been historically doing. It doesn't matter what you think. So, and that's what it does. That's what Tesla does. So, whatever I think about it, it really doesn't matter. So, yeah, for people that are jumping short at those prices, that's part of the thing. Like, yeah, I know it's a big company. I know we have a lot of value, but yeah, this type of move, because we are talking with the politicians, shouldn't be happening for many reasons. But yeah, I know Warren Buffett. At some point, I would like to hear Warren Buffett's opinion in Tesla. There is not anything wrong with Tesla. Like, I mean, it's just well, like a big, like, there is a fundamental thing, that numbers and things like that that any investor look at, and let's say, and like, if you are not able to trust that because it's broken, then to what you attach your logic. So, and yeah, so, but as I say,
Okay, I know what you mean.
like, yeah, like, I'm gonna show you a couple of things, like, related to the PE ratio to Tesla and all those things. But yeah, as I say, whatever I think, it doesn't matter. Just let it go. It's working good. And literally $75 in the morning, that stock. So $75 per share on the stock. It's like, are you kidding me? So, but yeah. So that's it for today. I hope everybody have fun. As I say, we're gonna be here tomorrow. If you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe and share with your friends. So we're gonna be here tomorrow. Bye.